Yeah, from the junket, actually, we also make use of the various, very attractive destination. This is the way how we pull the customers to the junket service. And also, because you see the market, as Kevin said, is really competitive. We have to make use of every good attractions, including the destinations, because they are fresh in the product. Then we try to attract the customer, come here, come more often, so that they can have higher turnover with us. And also because the competition in the junket, also the customer have choices, not only come to you, but to the other junkets choices as well. And therefore you have to get the best service out of your baskets to the customer in order to attract them.
And there are a lot of competition between resort casinos and junket operators, this is for sure. But I think in Macau is quite different. It's a win-win situation, what I think. And the reason why, because the way that the resort casino promote their entertainments, their rooms, their facilities, in the same time, we are promoting ours too. Because since we have 9 junket production group, had 9 different junket rooms in 9 different casinos, we can use all their facility to facilitate our guests, our players, so whenever they want, they can go wherever they want. So this is one of the key issues that Anita mentioned always, because, and Kevin also mentioned that too, the players had the choice to select their destinations to play. Yeah, and we're talking that too. So.
I think my next line of questioning has to do with the benefits that we give to our customers to get them to come back. Casino gambling in North America, it's now a very mature industry. And that's created a very savvy, a very smart customer. Customers now shop casinos. They shop for the suite of benefits that they can get. They work their hosts. They look at the programs. They know what their rebate rate is. They know what their comps are. They start shopping for the best deal. And they're not ashamed to ask. No problem saying, hey, I want the suite. I want 2 dinners to the steakhouse. Oh, and by the way, I want to go see, that show next weekend. So, are we seeing that now in Macau, Kevin?
It's a great question. You mentioned about the North American player or customer being savvy. Well, meet any Chinese on any day in Macau, right? They will know how to work the system, whether that's on the casino floor or through a number of benefits in terms of club. I think it is a challenge, and that's called competitiveness, and that's why I mentioned in my opening statement, really, that competition is good for the customer, no doubt. Competition is good for the market as well, no doubt. It comes back to some basic principles. And the customer's telling us this, that you can offer me a room, and you can offer me a free food and beverage, or you can offer me whatever point system that you want to offer me, but do not let me down on service, right? Because service in this part of the world is face, right? And no face is no service is no face, right? And really on that basis, this is where you've got to know your customer, and whether the customer wants some interaction and interface with the company in quite an overt sense, as in give me face and give me the bragging rights associated with my relationship, or whether they're a little bit more refined than that and they're saying, and the occasion might be driving this, by the way, but if they're going to be a little bit more refined than that and say, I want recognition, but I want anonymity with that recognition. And that's where we've got to understand the driver of the customer and tailor our products and services to suit. But I think the point that you made as well, and the point that you made there with regards to hosts, the hosts believe that they own the customer, and the customer, the operation called the brand believes it owns the customer. And by the way, the brand does own the customer, and it should own the customer in terms of its value to that customer and the experiences therein. But there is this trade-off in this market at the moment. Too few people who believe that they own quite a large section of your business, and there's a trade-off there in the context of what they're looking for them to remain in your company. If they believe they can take their black book and go off somewhere else and take billions of dollars worth of patakas with it, they'll try and do that. So it isn't just the customer trading, right? It's actually the host network trading. And the companies within Macau have got to make sure that they truly do believe that they're building that advocacy for the brand, product, and service at the destination, not through a host.
I want to pose the same question to Wayne and Anita. Do customers also shop various junket operators for the best deal?
Maybe I answer this one. Actually, for junket operators, players, no. In our sense, actually, we don't provide any special discount or extra bonus to my players. I agree with Kevin again. All it matters is the service. I want to quote Kevin's word. We are ladies and gentlemen who serving ladies and gentlemen. All our boss and shareholders actually are the ones that we serve first. If they like it, people will come in because the players are very differentiated from the big mass market. The one we are facing actually is the very premium top rollers, high rollers among all players in the world. So the bonus that they look for is not 1%, 2%, not something extra, but something that gives them a very privileged experience on the games, on the food, on the drinks, on the rooms, on the way that how they come to Macau and play.
Yeah. From the junket, how we nurture the customer relationship is by building, know your customer well. And no matter you're from the front line, the host, and even when you play, when you go to the cage, we focus a lot on training. And also, when the customer come to the junket, they're looking for the VIP treatment, VIP status. And then for Chinese, traditionally, they like respect. They like to have a very warm welcome. They treated you like the family members, your uncles, brothers, sisters, and so on. And all these are the attractions. Why Wayne said that right now junkets, they actually each have their own market share. And customer will attach to their own operators because they feel like going home. I think this is a very important element for the junkets, why they can maintain the customer so steadily.
Thank you. I'd like to turn the microphone to